Hello, and thank you for stopping by. Welcome to Small Things Like These, a space where I share two things that I love: interesting recipes from my kitchen and everyday things that make me pause and think. Today I'm making Potoler Dorma or Parwal Dorma. And in food for thought, let's find out what happens when the good girl rebels. We'll start by preparing the filling first. I've boiled one big potato, peeled it, and now I'm mashing it to a fine paste. To the mashed potato, I'm going to add Nutri-chunks or soy chunks. These almost look like keema, and I've taken about 8 tablespoons of these, soaked them in warm water for a couple of minutes, drained, and now I'm going to put them in the potatoes. We'll add 1 tablespoon ginger paste, 2 green chilies finely chopped, coriander powder 1.5 teaspoons, sugar 2 teaspoons, salt to taste, and this is roasted jeera powder, around 1 teaspoon of that, and then give it a good mix. I've also added 2 to 3 sprigs of fresh coriander. Now before we continue with the recipe, let's find out what happened when the good girl rebelled. Carrying the good girl badge into my teens had consequences. Switching from an all-girls school to a co-ed meant double the negotiations. What my mind and body wanted versus this invisible gold standard that I'd set myself up against. My rebellion though was pretty tame and short-lived. I skipped piano lessons, lied to my tutor, but still got praised for my performance at concerts. My ego was thrilled. See, still a good girl. I hated theory, poured myself into developing my oral skills to the point that I could play flawlessly in the dark. But how long can you keep the charade going? When my parents found out, they were crushed. So guess who went right back to being good? Now going back to the recipe. Now let's prepare the pointed gourd or the parwal. I'm going to cut a small part from the top, and then we're going to scrape the shiny part of the peel. What you want is a grated look like that. Now let's scoop the insides out. I'm using a chopstick to do this. You may use a knife, but this is just a safer way to do it. You want to clean out all of the seeds so that you can fill it with the potato and keema mixture that I've made earlier. So this is how you do it. Now let's heat some oil in a kadai. Once the oil gets hot, set the flame to a medium, and we'll put the parwal in one by one. You want to fry the parwal for the next 8 to 10 minutes on all sides till the flesh turns to a soft brown color, and then you know that it is ready to serve. You can make a non-vegetarian version of this dolma. Instead of using soy chunks, replace it with mutton or chicken keema, and it tastes as good. Hope you try this recipe at home. Please let me know in the comments how you like them.